Welcome back to Zombicide Black Plague. We've got Baldric and his bumbling band of adventurers taking on the necromancers and an abomination hiding down in one of the vaults. We got to take them out. That's the scenario. So let's begin. We have our party a little bit spread out. We are starting to have some zombies kind of populating the board. Not terrible yet. So let's figure out who's going first. I think we might have... I'm not sure. Let me think about this. Alright, let's have Nelly go first. We've got Baldric, Samson, Nelly in here. Nelly's got a free move, so let's see if she can take out the necromancer. He only has 1 hit point. She's using her short sword, hitting on a 4+. She's got 3 actions and a free move, so for her first action, she's learning from Baldric. Alright, that die is going away. I don't like that one. Alright, let's try another one. Her second of 3 actions. Wow, do I have to go get my 1-deck dungeon dice? Because I will. Her third attack, are you kidding me? There we go, 5. She finally takes out the necromancer after he's dodging and weaving and trying to get out of the way. Darn it, alright. Gone. That's going to give Nelly an experience. That's her first experience. She has a free move, which I then am going to have her move out here with Anne, Crazy Anne. So that's all of her actions done. Now, when we destroy the necromancer, we can remove any one spawn point from the board. Any one. And I'm just wondering which spawn point I kind of want to get rid of. Let me think about this. We do need to get rid of one. We can get rid of the one that's in the building here. But I'm kind of... maybe we should get rid of that one. Alright, let me think about it. Yeah, I think we will get rid of the spawn point that is inside the building where the necromancer originally showed up and caused us issues. Alright, that was Nelly completely taking her turn. Up next, I think we are going to have Baldric going. Let's see what Baldric can do. But the first thing Baldric's going to do, right here, is he's going to do a search action. Yes, a search action. Because we need to find stuff. And he finds... Come on, Baldric! Ambush! Place 1 standard walker in the zone you just searched. Wow. Just wow. Okay. Way to go, Baldric. Baldric finds himself a walker. Huh. Alright. And of course Samson's in there. You know, he's going to leave. He's going to let Samson deal with that guy. He has a free spellcasting action and 2 more actions. He is going to go ahead and spellcast with his new Disintegrate spell. Into this zone. He has a range of 0 to 1, so he's going range 1. He's rolling 3 dice, hitting on a 5+. Let us see what Baldric can do against these guys. This is his second action, rolling 3 dice, hitting on a 5+. Good one, Baldric. Way to go. That was his free spellcasting action. Alright, he has 2 more actions. He's going to keep trying to fire off that Disintegrate spell. We're looking for 5+. Alright, he gets 2 of them. Alright, he fries 2 of them with the Disintegrate spell. He does have 1 more action remaining. So his final action, and he misses. Wow. 9 dice gets 2 hits. Way to go, Baldric. That is going to give him 2 experience. That's it for him. He is now finished. He's up to 4 experience. Okay, I don't really want anyone in this zone because... who's got a ranged weapon? Morrigan has a ranged weapon, and of course... Oh no, Morrigan's right outside the door. I think she's got the storm bow. Alright, I think so for going next. We are going to have Morrigan come back in here. You can move into a space with a zombie. It costs you an extra move per zombie to move out of a space. Now, she could whack-a-mole this one too, but I think she's going to leave it for Samson. And if we really get into trouble, Anne can come in with Blood Rage. So, Morrigan's like, you need a little help in here, Baldric? He's like, yeah, can you shoot this, please? And she's like, not a problem. So she's going to use the storm bow. which says if you roll a 6, you get +1 die. So rolling 3 dice, hitting on a 3+. This thing's awesome, but doing 1 damage per hit. All right, let's see. She hits on a 3+. We're just aiming for this one. You can only see 1 space out of and into building spaces, so she cannot see the Deadeye Walkers. The Deadeye Walkers cannot see us, so she's firing at these guys. 3 dice, hitting on a 3+. This bow is awesome. Well, there's 2 hits right there. So she's like, see, Baldric, that's how you do it. So this one is gone. Morrigan gets herself her 2nd experience, up to 2. That was her 2nd action. She moved in for 1 action. Her 2nd action was to shoot the bow. She has an action remaining. And she might as well, you know what? Yeah, she might as well take her hammer and use her final action to try to hit, whoops, the zombie that Baldric scared up. So she's going to do that. She'll take her final action. She'll take a whack at the walker. 4+, and she misses. Baldric got in her way. That's what I'm saying. All right, that's the end of Morrigan's turn. Why are we in such trouble? These are just like not very threatening little walkers. Okay, we are going to have Samson going next. He also has a hammer. His very first action will be to try and smash this walker. 4+, and Samson shows them how it's done. First action, smashes down the walker. He gets his first experience. He has 2 actions remaining. Yes, for his 2nd action, he will do a search. And hope he has better luck than Baldric. He gets the Vampire Crossbow bolts. The survivor heals 1 wound each time he kills a zombie with this weapon? What? Oh, wow. And it does 3 damage on a hit? Oh my goodness. That was his, no, that was first. Oh no, he didn't have to move. So his first action was smacking. His 2nd action, he can do an exchange with somebody. Who's got plenty of bolts? Morrigan has plenty of bolts, and he has plenty of arrows. He's going to say, hey, Morrigan, you want to swap? And she's like, yeah, sure. So Samson's going to give her the Vampire Crossbow. Wow! And he will take the Storm Sword and equip it. Oh my god! At least we got some good weapons. The Vampire Crossbow, though, can only be used range 1 to 2, so you can't use it in the same range you're in. Alright, Samson, that was an exchange action with Morrigan. Yeah. And up last, we have Anne. Anne is going last. I'm going to think about what we want to do with her. Anne is always one to live dangerously. She is going to use her Bloodlust melee, and she's just going to leap in here with this 1 walker. So that's an action. So she gets to attack as well. It's all part of her Bloodlust. She is using a short sword, swinging at this 1 zombie. Hits on a 4+. This is her first of 3 actions. And her special ability is, of course, the Bloodlust melee. So this is 1 action. And she rolls a 3. Uh-oh, and don't be messing around. Her 2nd action. Come on, she's got to hit this guy. 4+. Okay, this guy dodged and weaved, but for her 2nd action, she took out the walker, giving her 1 experience. She has 1 action remaining, and yeah, she's just going to back off. Back off from the fatties. And that's everybody going. And now it is time for all of the zombies on the board to activate, and then after that, it's spawn time. Okay, I think I'm far enough out that I can get everybody. The runner, he's just out for a jog. He's trying to run around, get to us. It's the only way he can go. Well, it's the shortest way he can go. Not the only, he can go this way, but he'll take the shortest way. I guess, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all of these guys, the fatty and the 2 walkers, will start going down this way. The 2 fatties here obviously see Anne, are coming for her. The 2 Deadeye Walkers, like I said, they cannot shoot two rooms away, so they are just going to move right in here. Nice! Which means Baldric can use his Disintegrate spell next time. Yeah, and then this walker will shamble on into this room. We don't have a spawn point there anymore. And speaking of spawn points, we now are back to 3 of them, so let's get spawning. Spawn point number 1 right here. What do we have? Everyone is still in the blue. Who's getting close? Nobody. Well, Baldrick's at 4, so I don't want him taking that objective. 2 walkers are showing up right here. All right, we're starting to get a bit of a mass of walkers showing up on the street down here. All right, we're going to the spawn point to the north. And the spawn point to the north, what do we have? Oh, that's an item. Let's not do that. Let's do a spawn instead. I wouldn't mind dropping an item there, but we're not. Blue. Ah! Oh, I hate these guys so very much. So not only do we have another necromancer showing up right here, he comes with his own handy-dandy spawn point. So, and you immediately spawn, something spawns with him. So what came with him? A couple of walkers. You rotten. Oh, so annoying. These guys. All right, 2 walkers. The necromancer coming down the street. I guess he's hearing all the ruckus. Ooh, boy, this is not good. This is not good. We've got one spawn point remaining in the south. Oh dear, one final spawn point to the south, and we get just 1 walker. All right, Johnny the Walker here shows up. Oh boy. All right, we're going to zoom out and wrap up our episode for today. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. Baldrick and his bumbling band of adventurers. Yeah, didn't do quite what I wanted them to do, but we have this cool vampire crossbow. Love that. Uses bolts. So yeah, the survivor heals 1 wound each time he kills a zombie. Oh, wow. So for every zombie, so if you roll 4, it rolls 2 dice, range 1 to 2. I love it. But it does 3 damage on a hit. And the storm bow is pretty nice. 3 hitting on a 3+, range 0 to 3. I like it. We have a couple of really nice ranged weapons. We have Baldric, of course, with his Disintegrate spell, because we know what a superb spellcaster he is. Leader of the band. And, yeah, we need to get some better melee weapons, I think. We need to start taking objectives. We have to get down to the Yellow Vault and grab the torch and Dragon Bile. Although we don't even need it. We can use the vampire crossbow to take out the abomination. They have 3 hit points. I cannot. This thing is so OP. It's not even an artifact. It's an item. Look at this, 3 damage per hit. Oh my god. So Morrigan, Abomination Slayer. All right, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your comments, descriptions, and likes. This is Zombicide Black Plague. We have Baldrick's bumbling band on the move again. Trying to collect a couple more relics from the down in the basement, and we need to take out an abomination to win this scenario. We'll see how we do in future episodes. Thanks so much for watching along. Really helps out my channel. Really appreciate it. Once again, Zombicide Black Plague, Baldrick and his bumbling band.